Hello, boys and girls. Now it's time to talk about your favorite time of the day, recess. So I want to share some basic rules for the playground, but your teachers will probably go over more specific things with you too. But here's some basic things for you to have a good time at Ridgewood out on the playground and keep everyone safe, because the most important thing is we want you to run around and have fun, but we don't want anyone to get hurt. So that's why we have rules in place to keep everyone safe. So we will start with when you're going out to recess. We know that you're very excited, but when you try to push and shove to get out of the door and then you're running on all of this area here, it can be very dangerous. And second and third graders, we know you're coming out over this way out to the playground. So we want to walk, and we know you're excited to have a good time, but we don't want anybody getting hurt or pushed on their way out. Also remember, some of you bring lunch kits or different things out. If you bring something out to the playground, put it somewhere where you'll remember to pick it up when you go back in. And remember, if you have your name on it, then we can get it back to you easily. This area here is our cement pavilion area, and every time when I go out there, I see so many of you running back and forth of this, and it just worries me so much, because if you fall, it is not going to feel good, especially if you hit your head or anything out here. So the cement area should be, some of the older students play basketball out here. We have hopscotch, we have the hundreds chart, we have the USA map, several different things out there, but I don't like to see you running from one side to the other. We'd rather you be in the grass if you're going to run. This area of the playground, here's the buddy bench here, and this is the cafeteria doors over here. All of this right here is classrooms. So I know a lot of you like to play in this grass area, but you have got to remember that class is still going on in these rooms, and it can be very disturbing and interrupt the kids if we have a lot of kids being loud and playing in this area. So it's fine if you want to sit under the tree in some of those, but if you get too far over here, it's too much. Also, some of you are getting, the gym is back over here, and some of you are getting too far on the side of the gym to where we can't see you. So an adult should be able to see you at all times to make sure you're safe. Here's our one of our big playground areas. So remember, these areas you want to climb up the up the steps and up the stairs here. We do not climb up the slide. And when you come down the slide, we always slide with on our bottoms with our legs out in front of us. We don't slide backwards or forwards with our head going first or any of that. We always slide on our bottoms, and we wait our turn. We don't push or shove on anything. There's plenty of time and plenty of places for you to play. Here's some other areas that we can climb on. We do not hang upside down. We don't flip. We don't stand and walk on top of any of these things. You play on them the correct way, the way they are designed to be played on, or else you're going to hear a teacher come over there and tell you something different. So your teachers will give you more specifics, but we do not climb up here and then hang upside down or jump from place to place or climb on top. This is our buddy bench. So if you are out at recess and you're not really sure who to play with, or you don't really have anyone to play with, you come and sit on this buddy bench, and when some kids walk by and they see you sitting there, they'll come and ask you if you'd like to play, and then that'll help you find some friends to play with if you're not sure what you want to do. Here are our swings. Again, on our swings, you sit with your bottom and you swing. We don't twist the swings. We don't swing side to side. You always swing back and forth. Again, don't twist, don't go side to side. And then a lot of kids, when you're walking in front right here, you have to be very careful, because if they're swinging, they cannot stop themselves and they're going to knock you over. So if you're walking, you want to move over in this area more. Do not walk close to the front or the back of the swings, because you can get hurt there. This is our trolley in our barn, and I know this is reserved for certain grade levels, I believe second and third grade. So you will need to listen to your teachers for the rules on these. One thing I have noticed, third graders on the trolley, is that when I go out there, some of you are pushing each other off, or you're not very patient waiting your turn. So remember, we are all good kids here at Ridgewood. We make good choices and we have good character. So remember that on the playground and wait your turn. There's plenty of time for you to play on it. All right, here is mulch, rocks, and you might also find little sand patches. This is not to be picked up. This is not to put in your pocket. It's not to be thrown or kicked or anything else. This is fall protection to keep you from getting hurt out on the playground, and we need it to stay exactly where it is. So we should not be playing with, throwing, or messing with any of the things that you might find out there. And most importantly, we want you to have a great time, have fun with your friends. A lot of you bring snacks and things out to the playground. There are plenty of trash cans, so please, whatever you bring out, be sure and put it in a trash can somewhere. And you might even have some time to clean up after some others that didn't keep the playground in such great shape. So let's keep it nice out there so everyone can enjoy and follow the rules and stay safe and have a great time.